Williams with Windermere Real Estate, and alongside me I have Kellen Wing with Caliber Home Loans. He is a mortgage broker and going to tell us a little bit about himself and the business in general. So let's go ahead and start with just tell us about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do? Why are you here?
Why am I here? So I grew up around the Redmond area, went to Redmond High School, really kind of localized around the Kirkland-Redmond area. Got into the mortgage industry about 6 years ago and haven't really looked back. So
Nice. What were you doing before?
I was actually in the service industry. So I was in the bartender at a place in downtown Kirkland for a long time. Got introduced to now my branch manager, and he was the one that kind of got me into the mortgage industry.
Nice. Well, then why did you choose to go mortgage lender?
You know, that's a good question. I get that asked all the time, and I would say that, you know, I've always been a caring person. I've always wanted to help people. I'm very numbers oriented as well as goal oriented. I think that this was just a great industry for me to get into. You kind of get out what you put in, and also get to help people that, you know, this industry is kind of it's hard to understand sometimes. So walking people through and you know, having them buy their first home or an investment property, it's very fulfilling.
Good. Okay, so then tell us a little bit about what your day-to-day looks like.
Yeah, right now, I mean, it is a very crazy time in the mortgage industry. So a lot of it is, you know, working on the files that we have, whether it's a purchase or refinance. I'm sure everybody knows that rates are at an all-time low. So really making sure that everything goes really smoothly throughout the transaction, as well as meeting with people like you, my referral partners, and keeping everybody happy and taking care of our clients.
Nice. So then, are you able to get out of the office a lot, or are you kind of stuck here, even though this is a nice new building?
Yeah, you know, I am able to. It's one of the big struggles that I think a lot of loan officers have is the work-life balance. I think that right now it's kind of hard to compare it to other times, but it is. I mean, you're putting in the hours, and it is what it is right now. So.
Nice. Okay, so a question that I get asked a lot from clients, or just like kind of confusion that you hear often, what is the big difference between working with you, so like a mortgage broker versus a mortgage lender?
Yeah, good question. So, you know, it's really about the relationship. You know, it's you work with people that you like and trust and know that they're going to do a good job for you. So I've been here at Caliber Home Loans for a little while now. And I would say that our name in general just speaks volumes. So whether you go through us or someone that you bank with, it really depends on, you know, how people go through the process, the time efficiency that it takes to get through the process, as well as one of the biggest things is communication. What you can expect from me and my team is that we communicate, probably over communicate throughout the transaction. So it's, I would say that would probably be the number one thing that people have that they're upset about if they go through this transaction or process, and we really kind of nip that in the bud.
I will definitely agree.
Yeah.
You guys do. It's fantastic, though. It's one of the things that I will say makes working with you kind of like a breath of fresh air is the over communication, because better than sitting there being like, what's going on?
Right.
So then I guess going off of that, what is one of the biggest challenges that you have come across?
You know, I would say that one of the biggest challenges would be that work-life balance. It's just really, you know, I'm a new father as of a couple weeks ago, and I appreciate it. And so just, you know, I just want to stare at that little baby boy now, and it is really kind of balancing that, you know. Another challenge would be, especially with all the COVID, you know, we have COVID overlays because of all the unemployment or forbearance, whatever it is. It's really getting the documentation that an underwriter is asking for up front. That way we're all ready to go to have a smooth transaction, and really setting expectations. You know, a lot of the clients that we have, you have to really walk them through about why we're collecting these documents, and just let them know that, hey, this is what an underwriter is asking for to get your loan approved.
Mm-hmm.
So
Especially with first-time home buyers
Absolutely.
that don't have any idea what's going on.
Absolutely, and I was, that's one of the more fulfilling things is walking people through this, because it's a confusing industry when you're not in it. It's scary. I totally get that. So really, kind of holding someone's hand, so to speak, and explaining it step by step. I feel like we do a pretty good job at it.
So then, speaking of first-time buyers, one thing that I feel like has come up a lot, especially with the way the market's going, and it's pretty much house comes on the market, you have 5 seconds to get it.
Absolutely, yeah.
So then what is the difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval?
Yeah, good question. So a pre-qualification is basically just an initial conversation. I would say more of like a verbal. If I talk with a someone that was referred to me, what do you make on an annually basis? How much money do you have in the bank? And then kind of go off of that. It's not something that you can take and make an offer on. That's a pre-qualification is something that is not a formal, ready to go make an offer. A pre-approval is we have you in the system, filled out your application. We have your credit. We know where your credit's at, your debts. We have all your income documentation. We have your assets to see what you have for down payment. And we can confidently tell you as a realtor to say, hey, the Joneses are ready to make an offer on a home, and we back that up.
Perfect. Let's see, going more into about you, but still kind of business. What's your most memorable experience you've had so far?
That's a good question. I would say that there are a lot of great people that I've met throughout this career. If I got to pick one situation, it would probably be someone that was a first-time home buyer back in the December, January timeframe. She went through a no-named bank in the area that it was not a good experience. They were already in contract. We actually had the file for about 14 days and kind of brought it back to life, so to speak. But when I first met her, she was crying, she was stressed, and my team was able to close it in that 14 days. And she sent me this really nice gift basket, and it was just very memorable for me and my team. But we've met a lot of cool people, in whether it's coworkers or friends that were clients, partners. I think that's just the most memorable. Is that it's just nice to meet and work with a lot of really good people.
That's awesome. Yeah. I love that because I feel like it super speaks to like the reason why we do this.
Absolutely.
A lot of people get in the industry. I mean, obviously, yes, it's great to make money, but the biggest thing is like how you can leave that impression on someone.
100%.
Buying a home is like the biggest thing for many people.
And we do a lot of first-time home buyer seminars and things like that, and it really is. It's a very good way to grow wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love it. Okay, so we're losing light. Do you read?
I read a lot.
Okay, perfect. Then what's your favorite book?
I would say it's a lot of self-improvement books, especially in my career choice. It's all what you put in is what you get out. So I really do on a daily basis try to improve. Right now I'm reading Atomic Habits. I really like that book.
That's a good one.
It's really good.
Highly recommend.
I really like that book. Other than that, the kind of the classics, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. There's just, too many to name that I've really dove into. But it's mostly self-improvement books right now. No Harry Potters anymore. So.
I'm with you on that one. I just started... What am I reading? Oh, the Everyday Millionaire by Chris Hogan. That's a good one. Really I just started.
Good.
I Audible because I am not
always
a
on the
huge
go.
fan of reading.
Yeah.
So next one, also due to COVID and everyone being home, best Netflix show or movie you've seen recently?
Best Netflix show or movie. I was kind of I would say that I am when I can, if I can get wrapped up in some Netflix, especially at night, if the baby's sleeping and stuff. Just to name a few, I would say Narcos is which more MA, TV MA, so any kids out there. Narcos is a good one. I really into Sons of Anarchy, which is old, but I'm rewatching it now. Just the kind of the
Such a
typical,
classic,
yeah,
though.
Game of Thrones, obviously, you know. So, you know, it's just, I get wrapped up in the series where I can just binge them.
I was
so.
like, you said rewatching. That means
Yeah.
you are like,
I
dive.
Yeah, I do. You know, Sons of Anarchy it's bringing back memories, but I saw it on there, so I just had to do it again. So,
Well, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Again,
Absolutely.
This is Kellen with Caliber Home Loans. We will go ahead and put his information at the end of the video for anyone that would like to give him a call. Thank you.